Well, turning our attention to weather, I want to give you one last look at the tropics very quickly as Colin is making its way out to sea. It's impacting the central Atlantic states right now, but otherwise little impact for us here in central and south Alabama. High and dry this morning as that rain begins to move along the eastern seaboard there. There's still a small band of rain stretching from Tampa over Orlando, but most of the rain is scooting out of Florida. Remember yesterday, all of the rain we saw from the Gulf Coast all the way back towards Alabama and Florida Panhandle. Well, I promised you 24 hours it would be gone, and look, dry as a bone now. So if you had this week sketched out on the calendar for a beach forecast and you got a little upset that yesterday was rainy, well, don't worry. The rest of the week is going to be absolutely beautiful on the coast. So one day of rain traded for a week full of sunshine. We'll take it. This low pressure system that is Colin is moving off to the east, but let me tell you how it impacts us. Although we usually associate tropical systems with rain, we also need to associate them with some drier air, especially if you're positioned on the backside of the system. And that's where we are. So we're sitting pretty as this low is dragging in some of this drier, cooler air down the spine of the Appalachian chain and dumping it out over Alabama. So for us, that means improved feels like conditions for the remainder of the day. Let me break it down. By 10 o'clock, temperatures in the lower 80s. We're at 90 by noon, sunshine at 5 p.m. You'll need the sunglasses today. No worries for any rain for your Tuesday and hardly a cloud in the sky. Look at this beautiful sunrise over the Magic City where temperatures are sitting at 66. Here's one of my favorite parts about the forecast today. Dew point temperatures in the mid 60s. Well, this generally talks about mugginess. The higher the temperature, the more muggy it is, the lower it is, the drier the air. I've been watching this number fall ever since we started our morning show at 4:30 this morning. So what that shows me is that the air is getting drier and drier. It's not something that we can always brag about in the deep south this time of year, but I am tracking less humidity today, and sunshine extends not only today but for days ahead right on into the weekend. But unfortunately, the lack of humidity is not going to carry through the weekend. It's going to be a scorcher as we move into our Saturday and Sunday. As for this morning, look at Coleman. Look, lucky 59 degrees. Beautiful start to the morning. One of those mornings that you want to take a little extra time walking the dog. Maybe go out for that morning jog that you have been putting on the back burner because it's just been too humid outside. Well, this morning is the perfect morning to get outdoors. Breathe that breath of fresh air, and it does look like temperatures in Pell City at 64 and Anniston sitting at 67 with 66 in Talladega. So it's a nice start, dry start, sunshine filling the sky. Highs this afternoon as we roll that clock to 4 p.m. 90 here in Birmingham will be our high today. 88 in Gadsden. Anniston, your highs at 90. And then overnight tonight, temperatures fall back into the 60s, lower 60s from Gadsden to Alexander City. I expect us to remain on the warm side the next few days, but dry again, lower humidities. But then the heat cranks back up starting Friday, and we could be seeing 96, which would make this one of the hottest days that we've had all season by the end of the weekend. That's a look at your Storm Track 7-day forecast. Now